Hey there Star Wars fans, welcome to another Bosk's Bounty video, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Vintage Collection Imperial Assault Tank Driver from Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. Okay, so I've been eagerly awaiting this figure. He is the tank driver for the Vintage Collection, so he is going to go straight into my Hovertank that I have as part of the Vintage Collection line. And he will look amazing on display. You can see two of them on the card there. And there he is in his bubble. If you get a little bit of a closer look. Looks like he comes with a standard Stormtrooper, is it E11 blaster. That's the only accessory that he has. And there he is nicely in his bubble. Again, no tape on the card. And this looks like a British or English card because we don't have the second name in the foreign language there. So as you can see, a lovely card, and if we turn the card round we can see the back. So we have the second wave, young Han Solo, Enfys Nest. I'll put a card up below for the review that I did just yesterday for Enfys Nest, the Imperial Assault Tank Driver, Imperial Death Trooper, and then we have the two other figures which are repacks. So we've got the Supreme Leader Snoke and the First Order Stormtrooper. Vintage Collection logo. We have the Disney and Hasbro logo at the bottom. And this figure is VC126, which goes nicely in line with VC125, which is the Enfys Nest figure from yesterday. So be sure to check that video out. I'll just give you another look at the card, because these cards is what it's all about. These vintage style cards. There you go. Now before I crack this figure open, please drop a like down below. It really does help the channel. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the figure. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And right, let's get him open and let's have a look. Okay, so here is the figure out of his pack. And as you can see, Hasbro have done a very good job with this figure. He looks absolutely stunning. The weathering on him is really nice. So he's all dustied up. He looks like he's straight from the streets of Jeddha, where he's bowling around in his Hovertank or Imperial tank, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, there's not so much weathering on the back, but just enough, I would say. Let me go further up there. He's plenty of weathering on his boots. And he's got that kind of classic Stormtrooper Biker Scout type armour. With obviously the different helmet, of course. Really do like that style. All of the new troopers that they've come out with is probably one of the best things that I like about the Disney era, is the amount of different troopers that we've got. The ones in the Han Solo film were great, and this one from Rogue One is really cool as well. So there he is. Just get a close up of that helmet there. So as I say, it's really good to finally have this figure, because he is going to go perfectly in the Imperial tank. I will be getting another one of these, so we can have two in the tank with a couple of sand troopers walking alongside. I think it will look absolutely amazing as a display piece. So there's not really much else to say about this figure, because obviously it is quite a basic sort of trooper figure. He comes with his standard blaster there, which I'll just give you a closer look at. Again, it's like a gunmetal grey. Sorry about that. Gunmetal grey colour. Get a bit of light on there. Not too much weathering on that really. It is kind of all one colour. A little bit disappointing. I've seen some of the 3.75-inch figures have a load of detail on the weapons, so I think they could have done a bit more with this one really, but you know, it's a standard blaster, it will do. So that's the only one accessory that he comes with. And in terms of articulation, obviously he has all of the goodness that we get with the Vintage Collection 3.75-inch figures. He has super articulation, so his head is on a ball. A little bit of movement there, spins all the way round, up and down. Shoulders are on a ball hinge there. You've got to be a little bit careful there because of his armour, but it does go up to a right angle like that. And obviously they spin all the way round. And he has elbow joints which spin and they're on a hinge. His hands spin and they are also on a hinge as well, which is really, really nice. You can hold that weapon really well. He has plenty of torso movement, as we've seen with most of these figures now. You can go get him into all sorts of positions, which is really, really cool. And again, just look at some of that detail on his stomach. Now the gun's out of the way. So really, really nice weathering. And the legs, they're on a ball hinge as well. So they go spin all the way around, go about that far out, give him splits no problem at all. He has thigh articulation as well, so you can turn that. He has knee articulation. That just looks like a single knee joint to me. And he has a foot hinge. And of course they spin right way around as well. So all the usual articulation that you would get from a vintage collection or Black Series 3.75 inch figure. It's mainly about the detail that we're looking for here, though. It really is exceptional. Really, really happy with the way he's come out. Just give you another look at him there. So his hands are black, like black gloves, but his body, this is like more of a, almost like a really dark brown, grey colour, I'd say. It is a different colour to his hands. Same with his body as well. It's more of like a grey brown. Oh, just dropped him. Okay, so the moment I've been waiting for. Let's see what he looks like in his tank. And there he is in his tank. Look at that. That is amazing. Cannot wait to have two of these. This guy here, he is the standard 3.75 inch version. I think he comes with the sort of Jeddha 4-pack. Borrowed him off my son just for display purposes. And in a second I'll get him out because I just want to show you the comparison between the two. But anyway, we'll just have a look at this for a bit longer because this looks absolutely awesome. Show him all the way around. It's just amazing. What a great display piece that is. Okay, so let's get him out and I'll just show you the comparison of the two. Okay, so as promised, here is the comparison of the two. So you can really see the amount of work they put into the vintage collection figures. So not only is he super articulated, but you can also see the difference in detail. So if you look at the weathering of this guy, the paint application is so much better than this guy. I mean, this guy is pretty much completely clean. It's the same sculpt, pretty much. Everything on there is pretty much the same. But the paintwork and the detail is completely different. This guy is a massive upgrade on this guy. And obviously, you know, you get the movement with him as well. So let's have a quick look at the back. So you can see the upper torso is pretty much the same sculpt. So I know which one I'd rather have, which is this guy here. And hopefully when I get another one of these, we can sling this guy out and put two of these in the tank. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please drop a like down below. It really, really does help the channel. Leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And once again, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.